Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's a little impromptu reading coming on here. We're going to do a pick a card. And the message is, what does your divine counterpart wish for you to know that they're unable to say to you at the moment? Let's start with the Lover's Oracle. Okay, and then you can pick your pile from one of these cards. So, let's give these a shuffle. There's the first card, there's the second, let's get a third, and then we'll go from here. Okay, nice and quick, some quick messages for you, just for you. Pile number one, we do have another card underneath, but you're not looking at that one yet. Pile number one, the lighting's been adjusted. Let's not ask about it, okay? It is as it is. Pole number one. Pole number two. And pole number three. Which one takes your fancy? Okay, let me just put these to one side. I'll turn them around, put the camera down quickly, just while I pull some cards, some more decks of cards to go with these. And we'll get going with pole number one first. So you guys choose. 1, 2, 3. I will timestamp it, although I always believe it's worth looking at all of them. Okay. So this is what your divine counterpart would like you to know at this moment in time that they're unable to tell you. Decided? Awesome. Back you come. Back to reality. Okay, so we're going to start with the dove. Has an olive branch in its mouth. Peace. Let's have a look at your message. I've got the romance angels that I'm starting off with. I will also get a message from the fairies. We get a divine feminine card. So we can have a look at what energy your masculine's viewing you to be in, or what energy he's feeling, he or she is feeling from you. You'll have to swap the story or the he or she's around to suit what you resonate with. Oh, do we go for a tarot sexual magic? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's enough then. That is enough. Tarot or sexual magic. Pile number one. Okay, let's do this. What would your divine counterpart like you to know this moment in time? Oh, they miss you. They can't actually wait to get home to you. You feel like home to them. They're becoming more confident with their sexuality. I want you to know that. So it feels very much as if getting up close and personal in public. Not just in public, but there's not really a care in the world. You're in the kitchen here. And you can, well, I'm not sure if anyone could kind of walk in, but there's not a care. It's not hidden away, this love. It's bubbling away. Okay. So he's feeling more closer. He's feeling more closer about getting closer. What card is that? The Three of Pentacles, wanting to touch you. It's like you have this unique rhythm when you're together. Okay. I felt like the pans here. The pots and pans. It's like you play your own little melody. So we have the, what's this card? Two of Pentacles. So the Divine Masculine here, I'm going to say, is balancing out, he's feeling really tactile, like he really does want to touch you. So this has been an insecurity in the past. It's like you're so fragile. He doesn't know how to handle you, but he most definitely does want to handle you. Let's get one more card from here. It's definitely about getting up close and personal, holding you close. But seeing how your legs are, you're kind of covering his body. So I feel as if this is about undressing, feeling more comfortable undressing. So whether or not, I just kind of saw all the clothes are kind of sprawled all over the floor here. See the pussycat in the background? That's Tia, the little one. I know why she's not happy. Well, I'm not saying that she's not happy, but she's not settled because she can't get in my bedroom. So this is kind of like taking it outside of the bedroom. This may have been an issue, as in, if he takes you out in public, he's like, how's he going to keep his hands off of you? So that's kind of like why he has kept you hidden away as well, because it's going to be obvious that he can't keep his hands off of you. We were getting one more, wasn't we? Yes, we was. He absolutely adores the shape of your body. But you tame him. So he has this really fiery burnery. He's got an infernery going on. There's an inferno. He's raging. With desire. That's what it is. Raging with desire. It's like, but you tame his beast. So he feels like really confident until he's actually with you. And then what happens? Okay. Let's get a romance angel. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You're needing to, I don't feel like you're needing to. The masculine energy here is learning to trust himself. Also trusting himself on that he can handle you and this situation. Does kind of suggest marriage here. Trust. Let's have a look at these two Lovers Oracle. This is the card that came out. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. You're going to find out that he just... you're just so intoxicating to handle. Look at this. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Well, he absolutely adores you, but it's the fear of rejection here that's actually being... I feel like it's mirrored. So Divine Feminine, you've been fearful of rejection. It's actually, you know, your Divine Masculine possesses that quality as well. That fear of not being able to, should we say, contain this love. This love doesn't want to be contained. It wants to be seen and felt by the world. It most definitely wants to be seen and felt by both of you. Very nice energy. Very nice. Let's have a look at the Fairy Oracle. Ask for help. Look at this, just reaching out. It does very much look like that's, well, that you can see that's a masculine here, lifting the feminine up onto the worktop. Ask for help. He so wants to It's like he is reaching out. Okay. So seeing as I say tame the beast, does that mean, Divine Feminines, if you're feeling insecurities regarding your body, getting up close and personal, how you feel when you're with your masculine, and will the whole world, will it be evident to the whole world once out in public? That they're all the qualities, insecurities, traits that your counterpart's feeling. So we got here about taming the beast. So I want to say maybe tame the beast within yourself, and it gives the masculine room to reach out, to touch, ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. I feel the masculine is asking for help with this situation. I also feel as if the masculine, he actually wants to help you, Divine Feminine. But do you trust him to know how to handle you? Ask for help. Let's see what Divine Feminine card wants to come out for this energy. Oh, not that many. There's a lot, isn't there? We'll take them. This is how your masculine views you. The Mother of God. I am blessed, my courage gives birth to the divine. Mary of Nazareth. Lalita, the red goddess. That's all that passion. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Laughter, Divine Feminine. You're the Mother of God. Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And I feel like this is you being here for our earth. Umoja, the goddess of all that flows. Been working on this. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Like a mermaid. In Anna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Queen Esther, the Morning Star. Jeez, this masculine's got it bad. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Looks at you. I feel like he thinks about you all the time. The Morning Star. The Morning Star. Yeah, it says that. The Morning Star, the Evening Star. The stars. It's like you are it for him. It's a bit of a scary clown, isn't it? It can be a bit scary at times, but you're still it. Oh, that's it. That's the last one. That's it. The Morning Star. Wow. Okay. I feel like I want to leave you another message. How does your counterpart view you? The Mother of God. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. The Morning Star. The Red Goddess. The Buddha of enlightened action. The Goddess of all that flows. Should we leave you with a journey of love message? I think so. The Goddess of all that flows. And I feel that no matter what, it all flows right back to you, Divine Feminine. Let's get a journey of love. I was going back to this ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Pay attention to any white feathers, guys. Okay, I feel like we might need to read this. Let's read it. I did get the book out. Ask for help. There are times in our lives when we need celestial assistance, and that time may be now. Angels are omnipresent, denomination beings who can be called upon for help by anyone at any time for any kind of assistance, from clearing congested traffic to fast healing after a medical procedure. Perhaps you're very independent and feel that you can sort out everything and anything on your own without help. Fairies too are generally self-sufficient creatures and can usually deal with any challenges that might arise. But on occasion, even the fairies need a little divine intervention and may ask for an angelic helping hand. It makes perfect sense. If we humans can call on the angels, why wouldn't the fairies ask for angelic intervention too? This card may be telling you that an angelic boost would be beneficial for you or someone you know at this time. With this card, the fairies are encouraging you to call on a personal guardian angel to help you through any tricky situation you may be experiencing. The fairies will also sprinkle some fairy dust on you to give you some cheer and joy during challenging times, or even if you just need a fairy boost. Be aware that sometimes fairies are referred to as the angels of nature or nature angels, but they're not celestial angels. The roles are very different from one another, though they sometimes meet somewhere in the middle. Remember that there are no rules and that the angels are happy to work with fairies and humans alike when it's for the highest good of all. And I feel this is the Divine Masculine maybe has been drawing on your energy, asking you energetically for help. You sprinkle some of that fairy magic over him. It looks like you mean the world to him, and he has been energetically asking you for help. Okay, let's get a journey of love. Across the waters. We keep getting this one come up. Card number 23. Is this the third day in a row? That must mean something. When you hear a message 3 times or more, take notice. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitude, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. Right, let's stop there and go back to this message. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. You don't like your body? Guess what? Your Divine Masculine's not going to like his body either. You don't like your situation? Guess what? Your Divine Masculine's not going to like his situation either. Okay. You feeling joy and happiness? Guess what? Your counterpart will be feeling that also. So you are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitude, your expectations and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Hardly finding a space in the water to call ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake. Serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of the healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In the quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind you. You'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Okay, here's a poem for pile number 1. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure. Warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst, I find myself wanting you, wanting more. You can tell. Okay. That was a lovely message. Let's go to pile number 2. We haven't pulled the cards yet, but what's going on here then? Let's find out what the message is from your divine counterpart. Okay, I'm not going to put the cards back in apparently. Pile number 2, let's get your message. A message for you that just can't be spoken aloud at the moment to you. Let's find out. Well, you have a masculine here that wants to like chain you up so that you never escape ever again. You're his and his alone, and yeah, he just doesn't want you going anywhere. He's planning on wearing you out. I believe this will be sexually. No, but he doesn't. He's planning on taking his time, so it's quite a teasing. He's going to keep it interesting. You've got like your panties on here and your heels, okay? But he's tying you up, but you've got a fan here. So he's going to wear you out. This is going to be, I don't know, it looks like you need little catnaps in between, okay? He's like, let me rest. Okay, but he's got the fire burning. Looks like he's just come out of, I don't know, the shower maybe. He's got a towel wrapped around him and he's getting ready for round 4, I believe. So a real strong sexual urge to show you the time of your life. You just, okay, you're going to have to stick with it. It looks like he's got you in some kind of reclinable chair here. I'm just looking at the chair. It's like a wicker. A wicker chair. I reckon that reclines. I think he's got some like some tricks he's going to pull out of the bag. I was going to say up his sleeve, but he hasn't got a top on, so he's getting more confident, this one. Okay, not sure what contraption he's like tying up around you here. It's like, oh, okay, it's like buckle up, seatbelt, get ready for the ride of your life. Oh my divine feminine. It's like he's going to tire you out because he can't actually talk about this at the moment. So you might be getting mental images, or it could be messages. Okay, they're just not going to be. I don't think that you're going to be hearing his voice or This is long-winded. So he might tease you through messages. You might receive the sign synchronizations, but this, he can't actually talk it. He might be able to type it. But I don't think he can talk this out loud or face you. He's going to prepare you for what to expect. So you're going to have to fan yourself down. And it's like he's not even with you, but he might be telling you what he's thinking when he's in the shower. Or he could be asking you what you're wearing. Okay, what are you up to? And you might be tired. Like if you're alone, you might be wanting to go to sleep, but he's getting you very excited. And you're a bit like, are you seriously, are you talking to me? It's kind of like a change around for the books. A turn around for the books. It's like, okay, he's got quite a bit of stamina and he's needing to express it. So, you're talking to me across the waters, look. What card is that? The Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So he's like grounding this in now. It feels like he's going to start the process. So kind of like, we can say like nailing you. Nailing you like before he's actually got you. I'll put these in reverse. Are we leaving those in reverse? We can leave those in reverse. Let's have a look at what's... oh, jeez. Okay. Right. This here, you talking to me across the waters. Now there's another energy in this card. So he does, like he wants you, he wants to marry you, and he definitely wants to seduce you. He could still be with someone else, but he's wrapping that up now. So he's having a conversation. It feels like so he can free himself for you. But it feels very much as if it's not energetically, which I feel you would feel it energetically, I feel that you're alone. You're not actually with this masculine. And he can't actually talk to you at the moment. Why can't he talk to you at the moment? You're here, and he wants to like claim you or chain you. You're also here as well. And then this other figure, you can see here, he's actually going to her. And she's saying, okay, so he needs to talk to this one first before he talks to you. Okay. Now, where are we going now? Now, there's lots of discussion. What's discussion? He's rushing. So he's rushing as quickly as he can to get to you. Okay, so that's why it feels like he wants to claim you, because if he leaves it too long, someone else might get their hands on you. And I don't really feel that he wants that. That kind of goes back to the first message of actually really wanting to touch you, be tactile, and the thought of anyone else touching you. Okay, it's not good. So he's needing to talk to this one, and it feels rushed. He needs a discussion. They have discussions. I'm not sure if she's trying to persuade him, maybe to think twice. Celine Dion was coming in. Think twice for the sake of our love. Okay, this one could be, that's why it feels like he wants to rush it. He kind of knows what she's going to say. Ultimatums, maybe, not sure. We have all these cards in reverse, so that means that whatever this one tried, I don't feel it worked. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so upright it would look like that. So I don't feel like whatever buffet she tries to lay on for the masculine, it's just not working. Okay. So that's in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse as well. So I don't feel there's any snuggling up with this one. This isn't where he finds his Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is not... He's not reaping any reward by staying in that connection, so he needs to quickly talk about it and then get to you. But there's a chance he'll get to you before he actually gets to you. In reverse, the Seven of Wands. Okay, standing your ground, in reverse and in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Wands, the Divine Masculine needs to stand his ground against this character first before he can actually come to you. You will just have to wait for the legacy. I felt that that's the Divine Feminine here. And that was in reverse. It's like until he sorts out this connection and gets things straight and clear, he can't actually make his move on you in the physical. So this will be in reverse. No touchy just at the minute. And it's like he's kind of saying, but that doesn't mean you can't touch yourself. It's like, seriously, this one is going to really try and charm you. Okay, just to let you know. And the Nine of Cups in reverse, that's a single masculine in reverse. He does need to deal with this distorted connection that he's already tied up in. Not for much longer. It looks like you're the one who's going to be tied up, Divine Feminine. Okay. All night long, all night. Let's have a look at this card. Oh, yes. It's like Daddy's coming home to his true queen. So he feels like the daddy. Okay? Divine Feminine, very nice. Should we have a look and see what the Lover's Oracle wants to say? He's coming. He's just letting you know that he adores you. Let's look at the Lover's Oracle. Okay, this is good. Divine Feminine. Your Divine Masculine would like you to imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life, because he's coming. You might feel alone, but you are not alone, and soon you're not going to feel like alone. You're going to feel like suffocated, hot, sweaty, can't breathe. That's a nice reading. Let's have a look at what the Fairy Oracle would like to say. Precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. The Divine Masculine in this situation knows that he is wasting this person's time just hanging around. He's been thinking twice for the sake of their love, for the memories. Okay, and she's like, please think twice or 3 times or 4 times. Whoever knows how many times, this masculine. But it's not working this time, okay? Whatever this feminine's saying, it's like, he's kind of saying to her, look, I'm wasting your time. This isn't going to work out. And all the time he is focusing his energy in this connection, he's not focusing it where he actually wants to. And that is precious. So, precious time. Let's read this. Where's the light gone? Let's read about precious time. I was just laughing where it says, be mindful not to waste others' time either. Divine Feminine, your time with your Divine Masculine is not going to be wasted. Okay. Are you a clock watcher? Or does it feel like the days are passing you by? The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully, even in peaceful solitude or meditation. To make the most of your time on earth and to celebrate the magical gift of life. With time comes age, and with age often comes wisdom, which makes wisdom a precious gift from time if we've learned the lessons that time has gifted to us. Perhaps you feel as though you never have enough time to do all the things you need to, but it's our attitude to time that dictates the way it impacts our lives. Fairyland time isn't linear, so fairies don't feel the same restrictions and confines of time that we experience here in the human realm. If you're governed by time and are always glancing at your watch, try taking it off and notice how it makes you feel. Feeling free within time is a beautiful experience. Be aware of time, but don't be ruled by it, and always make time for yourself. And I feel the masculine here is going to be making time for you, Divine Feminine. Lots of it. Time won't matter. This card could also be saying that you're about to learn a timely lesson. It's also important to respect the time of others. Are you always fashionably late? If so, set your alarm a little earlier, arrive on time and surprise everyone. And I feel this is such a surprise for you, Divine Feminine. It's like out of the blue, all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay. I want to wait for the cat to come in. It's taking its time. It's like, okay, after all this time, boom. It's like the masculine knows what he's wanting, and he doesn't plan on. He plans on surprising you with a lot of his time, where in the past it's been directed elsewhere. Okay, that's pretty amazing, guys. Let's have a look at what Divine Feminine card wants to come out with how your masculine's viewing you. What divine feminineness energy does he feel you're sitting in? Rita of Cascia, the patroness of impossible causes. Did you think that this was an impossible cause, Divine Feminine? This is when you make the impossible possible. This is when the Divine Masculine makes the impossible possible. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. Do not give up hope. Never give up hope. Okay, let's get a journey of love. The patroness of impossible causes. It's like, will you take on this impossible cause of this Divine Masculine after all this time? Now he wants to make his claim. Don't worry. He's going to make it up to you. Okay. He's just got to do some things first. Just for a moment, joy. Card number 46. This is the masculine's message to you. Please stay in this element of joyfulness. Enjoying every moment. Okay, just for a moment, joy. You're going to have lots and lots of these moments, guys. Okay. What we feel and express, what we choose at any given time, is our offering to the divine cosmic matrix. It germinates and is reflected back to us as manifestation in this material reality. Can you choose to gentle your heart, to let it be open to light and to life, even if just for a moment? If you are in the midst of darkness or of deep suffering, can you find even for just a moment the joy of existence underneath it? The joy of existence underneath it. Okay. It is a wild ride, this life. I picked it up. It's going to take you on the ride of your life, guys. It is a wild ride, this life. Every time you open your arms in yes, the universe responds in kind. This oracle brings you a message. In this moment, trust that there is joy waiting to be felt and found, no matter how hard that may be to believe right now. Let go of your attachment to the apparent problem at hand as much as you can, and you will be allowing yourself to let the divine take over and sort out what needs to happen here. There is help awaiting your invitation always. Why not let it in and let joy in too? You are being offered divine support to live a less guarded existence, to dissemble yourself a little or a lot, and let your true nature, which is joy, bubble to the surface without rhyme or reason other than just because it lives. Let's listen to this poem for pile number 2. Love is magic. Like a balmy breeze on a winter night, it feels so good. You want it to last forever. And love is magic because we make it so, by opening to the pleasure of being alive and sharing the joy we feel. And when we're not looking, the night may warm again. When we're not looking. Woo, okay. You want to have a peek, don't you? Okay, look out, pole number 2. It's coming. Let's have a look at pole number 3 now. Okay. Pole number 3. Let's see what the message is from your divine counterpart that you're not aware of. Okay. At this moment in time, but they definitely want you to know it. It's straight away. It's an old-fashioned. I'm sorry. There's not really much this masculine can say to his divine feminine. He's taking his time. He's been slow as a tortoise. The love never died. You've always been his love. There's a small security blanket that seems to have slipped off of his lap. So this is an energy of him actually kind of saying, I got scared. There isn't really much to say apart from, I'm sorry I've taken so long to come to the realisation that I acted a bit like a baby. So admitting here his insecurities. The Seven of Cups is about illusions, but also I want to say it's about fantasies. This masculine has most definitely been fantasising. How he's coming in here, he's going to be really nice, soft and gentle. A soft and gentle man. Okay, let's find out more. He could have been living under this illusion and now the veil's dropped. He sees things as clear as day. Feels very much like 2020 vision. Just in time then. Okay, just in time. Oh, he can see, yeah, quite a lot now. Let me get another card. You've both changed. He thought it was like black magic that had taken over him. You've both changed. He thought that he was intoxicated, yeah, by the devil. Okay, this one here. So he kind of put this barrier between, I feel like you've both changed here. And then here you are, like the old version, and there's this barrier that's been, you know, put between you. Here you are, I felt with the black candles, the harp, it was all just kind of being lost in the moment. The devil coming. And it looks like he's holding a great big, like, turd. So it's like, and it's scared, this divine masculine. Scared him shitless. Okay, which made him feel like a bit of a baby. So it's taken him a long time here. I feel like to really look at his own insecurities. He's been tiptoeing around it with the devil here. Trying to find excuses, trying to, like I said, it's just a sorry. Otherwise he's going to be trying to explain how, well, there's claws. This is kind of like, interesting. There's claws, but then I'm looking at the actual playing of the harp here. This is about being hypnotised and lost in love. And then for it to become, rather than intoxicating, it becomes toxic. And it's like he's been tiptoeing around his own dark side. He's definitely matured. Definitely matured. And I felt that with the rings here, where it feels like it's balanced. It's like the yin yang, like two of you, both matured, and you're joining together. Definitely some mirroring that's been going on. And this has been a progression over the seasons. This has taken quite a while to, well, let's get one more card and we'll find out. To admit what you actually like, regardless of your age. This is kind of like residing on the side of sex doesn't matter. It's too intoxicating. It's too devilish. It's unsettling. So it's kind of like sex and love and romance was the issue. Okay, so that was kind of like pushed out. And then we have the king here actually realising that a healthy sex, love, romantic life should always be there, if possible, regardless of your age. So it feels like, yeah, a surrender to your own sexual desires and not feeling guilty about them. Okay, so he's wanting a healthy sex life here. He's wanting to do the things that, you know, you like to do, regardless of how old you are. And it does look like maybe, you know, he thought he'd just settle for like an old granny. And that's the way it just is. But that's not the way it is. And it's not what he desires. So he's coming back, this kind, caring, gentle man. Let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle as Lily's just about to come over. Hey, come down here, little one. Good girl, come down. Oh, it's raining. Okay, we need to get wrapped up, which we nearly are because my washing's out. And it's got dark now and apparently it's raining. I was doing so well. No rain. Okay. But life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, and it's how you handle it, isn't it? How you handle those rainy events that kind of piss on your washing when it would have been dried. But so I wanted to do this. It's got dark quickly. Okay. So life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where this leads. And that's what this masculine is. He's been tiptoeing around the fact that he's caused unnecessary stress, not only upon himself, but also maybe upon others and upon the divine feminine here. And he's extremely sorry. You're due an apology. Okay. Let's have a look at the romance angels. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And it was a lie. He was just lying to himself. It was his escape. He thought it would be best if you kind of knock those things out of the equation, especially when it comes to you. He felt like he was being immature and he needed to grow up. And then I believe he just realised that he'd grown up a bit too much and taken away all the fun, excitement, love, the sex and the romance from his life. Okay, so look at these guys here. It's like they're swooning over him. It takes a brave one to step up to this plate and say sorry. And that's where I feel like the plate's there. You're the other side, divine feminine. Okay. Interesting. Let's get an oracle of the fairies. So it's like he made you feel as if there wasn't an attraction or any chemistry between the two of you. And you knew that not to be the case. Okay, but that's the case that he stated. So let's see what the fairies would like to say. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. This is the 2020 vision. This masculine has woke up to the truth and he's about to rectify any wrongs that he caused, any unnecessary stress. Very nice energy. It's like your little pixie. Should we have a look and see what Divine Feminine card wants to come out for you? It's like, I believe, like you're his lucky charm. Little pixie. Little elf, you little imp. You little imp. I feel you're mischievous, playful, angelic, but that kind of got a bit twisted and you was looked at as being a bit toxic when that wasn't the case. Oh dear, I need to take this phone call. Okay, I'll call them back. Let's have a look. This is how your masculine views you, your divine feminine energy, the mother of believers. Believe in magic. You believed in the magic and he didn't. And you didn't lose the faith. And through that, he has gained his faith. The mother of believers, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. He sees you as Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. It's the only one he wants. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. It's like, close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Okay. We have the patroness of miraculous healing. Wow. Feels like your divine masculine's healed. Catherine Labor. It's like you're a saint. Then you have Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. You are the divine feminine. Okay. Who's he joking? Who are you joking around with? You're the divine feminine. He's your divine masculine. We've got Lilith. You're meant to be together, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Lovely. Lovely. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Look. And then we have White Buffalo, Calf Woman. The prophetess of the sacred way. He trusts you, divine feminine. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. He's good to follow you. Okay. Let's end with a journey of love, guys. The spaces between the words. The spaces between the words. Like I said, I don't know what this divine masculine, what more he can say, apart from he's genuinely sorry. 24. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be coloured in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Now, I keep mentioning about this kind of man that's coming forward, okay, coming back, transformed, and he's sorry. And the poem's called Daybirth. The eastern rise of time on newborn wings bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown, of beauty, warmth and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky, and only for a moment lie, before it takes its course again, to breathe once more in heart of man. Right guys, I am going to leave it there for you. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care, much love, bye for now.